Hey party people, this is Zach from visionswell.com, products and principles for a simple serene life, and today I'm here with another EDC backpack unloading. So I'm going to review this EDC backpack and we'll go over all of its features, its design, its materials, and everything I've loaded it out with to be a productivity EDC bag for me to take to a cafe, to take to school, to take to a library, and it has everything I need inside to accomplish all the work that I want to accomplish. This is the Ray Pack from Pioneer Carry, and I've already reviewed a backpack, a travel backpack, the Panda Pack from Pioneer Carry a few months ago, and I absolutely love that bag. It has awesome materials, it's very professional, it's very minimal, and it has really great materials, and it's well worth the price because of all the design elements. This one has a really interesting design to it. I think it's a pretty cool combination of like a briefcase and a tote pack and a backpack all in one. So let's go over some of its external features, its overall features, its dimensions, and then we can go into a close-up view to take a closer look at everything. So this bag retails for $219 US, which I think is a fair price for all the materials and the design elements involved. It has a twisted yarn ballistic nylon weave super fabric for increased durability, increased weatherproofing. It's like this spun nylon yarn that's very tightly woven, so it gives it a lot of extra ruggedness, but it still looks super professional. It measures in at 17.5 by 13 by 5 inches thick. So it's carry-on compliant on almost all airlines and personal item compliant on almost all airlines. Coming in at just 14 liters, it would be tough to take this for more than just a long weekend if you're doing personal item only travel. I may challenge myself to do that because I love seeing how little I can actually survive on. But it may be difficult for the average person to use this for travel unless you're just going away for a day or two. You could also use this in addition to roller luggage because it does have a luggage pass-through that we'll go over, and it would be great to use as a personal item in combination with a larger roller bag. It's got YKK zippers throughout, which I always like to see. I'm a little bit of a zipper fanatic. And then the carry straps actually have really nice EVA foam padding, so they feel really comfortable, they're dense, and they have a lot of structure to them. Somewhere between a tote, a briefcase, and a backpack is where this thing lives. For EDC, it supports up to a 17-inch laptop. It has a false bottom for the laptop, which gives it extra protection if you drop it. And I feel like laptop protection is something that's often lacking in tote bags, so the fact that this one has such a great laptop protection makes it a really nice choice. And then what's really cool too is if we look at the actual luggage pass-through I mentioned back here, and this can fit right over the handle of roller luggage, but then if you want to use this as more of a tote bag, you can actually just kind of tuck the straps behind the luggage pass-through and sort of get them out of the way. Yeah, it's not as perfect as having a little sleeve here to put them into, but I think it works well enough if you're just sliding this under an airplane seat or a train seat and you just want to get it out of the way a little bit. The carry straps themselves have these little attachment points throughout, so you could put like a carabiner or slide a flashlight or anything with a clip on it through here. It has that nice EVA foam like I mentioned, so they're beefy, but they're not like extremely comfortable and padded. They're more a structured padded, so I think wearing this heavy for a really long period of time may start to get to you, but overall these are adequate carry straps. The carry straps are the one place in Pioneer bags where I wish they would add a little bit extra. And this one's no different. It works well enough, but I'm someone who likes a little bit extra padding here. The adjustment is really easy. You have the little thumb loops like you see on a lot of carry straps. I wish it had strap keepers. It does not. There's also no sternum strap. I think for a 14-liter bag, that no sternum strap is okay, but I just wanted to mention it in case that's something that's a deal breaker for you. The overall front profile of this bag is so minimal. It looks really nicely like a little tote bag, but it also functions as a backpack. Super minimal, great for an EDC bag. And then I really like these little almost like jean pockets. It's like you're reaching your hand into your jean pockets for these two water bottle pockets. They have little buttons inside. If you have smaller items in here and you want to button them closed, you could do that easily. Me, I have a water bottle and a tripod here, so it works well for me. What's funny in the product images is that they actually have a bottle of wine and a large baguette in these pockets, and I think using that for a picnic would be actually really funny and probably really cool. So maybe that's something I'll consider for a future video or a future use case. But it's funny that one of their product images has a giant wine bottle on one side and a baguette on the other. So if you're out in France and you want some nice wine and a nice baguette, maybe throw some butter in the bag, get it on. And then at the top of the bag, you have these two carry handles that are kind of the tote handles. There's no like total shoulder carry strap, so that might be something that you would want to add in the future, or you might be able to add kind of like a third-party one to these little attachment points here or somewhere else in the bag. You could probably finagle it to get yourself a shoulder carry strap. But you have these handles here if you want to carry it like this or move it around, grab it out of, an overhead compartment in your trunk. You have that ability right there. The padding on the back panel is pretty nice. It has a little bit of an air channel. It's structured. It feels nice. So now we can take a close-up look and go over everything that I loaded this bag out with for my EDC, as well as take a closer look at all the features. So taking a closer look at this bag itself, you have the little Pioneer Carry logo right here. It just says Pioneer. It's very minimal. I like the way everything's stitched together. I like how this front flat panel is stitched into the bottom so that it has like a kind of separate part where this is like the bottom portion of the fabric and then you have the flat portion here. Makes it look really soft, minimal. You have a little bit of volume here so you know the inside has enough volume. And like I said, you have these two water bottle pockets. In the first one, I just have my Evervessel water bottle. This is a really nice little water bottle here. And it also has a tea infuser on the top, so you could do like water infused with tea, infused with coffee, or infused with fruit or something like that. Really nice, high quality water bottle. This has been my go-to. I like how skinny it is. It fits into most cup holders. Then I just have this little tripod. That's like my phone tripod here. You unscrew the little collar here, and you can telescope it out. It has different attachments. This one is for a phone. It's what I use to do like Instagram videos and stuff. Has a remote control. And then if you undo this collar and pull it out, it also has some feet. So it's just a nice, cheap little tripod that allows me to capture some phone footage. And I like to have it with me in case I need to do video conferencing. I can put this on a tabletop, anything like that. That's it as far as these pockets. And if you look at these pockets, you can see the little buttons inside, like I said. So if you want to not use them or put smaller items in here, you can just kind of button them away. And they also function sort of as little attachment points where these buttons are. So this is a place where I think you could easily put like an aftermarket shoulder strap if you wanted to like attach it wherever. This might be a place you could attach it. There's definitely options here, and like I said, I like these kind of jeans pockets on the front of it. Then you have a nice zipper at the top here that kind of splays out like that so that it doesn't let a lot of water in, and it's a YKK zipper, very beefy one. You can open it, and then if you look inside here, it's hard to see, but you have the little laptop sleeve here, and in this laptop sleeve, I just have my 11-inch Chromebook, and I have it in the little ADD 1D laptop sleeve that's zipper and waterproof. It's a really nice little laptop sleeve. It's the one I use for my 11-inch Chromebook. If I just need to do some word processing, email, things like that, watch a video, I have that ability with this small little kind of shit kicker laptop. Then it's hard to see because the interior is all black and dark, but this is the laptop sleeve. It supports up to a 17-inch laptop. And it's got a really decent false bottom on it. It's probably about 2 inches. And then at the top, in front of this little laptop sleeve, you have a zipper pocket. And in there, I just have my pouch wallet from Thread Wallets. This is my EDC wallet I've been using lately. Great little pouch wallet, and highly suggest picking this up. You get a discount with the affiliate code below. And then I just have my knockaround sunglasses. These are my go-to everyday cheap sunglasses, but they also look nice. And they're just a really good pair to have with you in kind of an EDC bag in case you don't have your nice sunglasses with you. You have a pair just to use on the go, and if you lost them, it's not the end of the world. Then there's a little sleeve pocket in front of here that's pretty low. It's kind of for like documents and things like that. So I just have my Lochby Field Folio. This is in the A6 size, and A6 is a notebook size. You have this nice like waxed canvas with a zipper, has a little nylon handle. On the back here, I've just got a metal ruler in case I need a straight edge for anything, need to measure, need to draw a picture or draw straight lines. On the inside, I have a field notebook as well as my nice look turn notebook. And these are just places where I have like my scratch notes in here, my nice notes in here. Then I have a highlighter, a fine tipped Sharpie, a regular tip Sharpie, a cheap Sharpie S-Gel, and then I have my Mark 1 from Studio Neat. And there's also room to put other things like cards, and there's other sleeves for stuff on either side. You could fit even more notebooks in here. I just have 2 on these little elastic loops, and it works perfectly for me. Then I just have my TomTalk tech pouch on the inside, really minimal tech pouch. I have my 100-watt GAN charger from Anker. This can charge my laptop. Then I have a multi-ended USB-C to USB-A cable that can charge all my devices, including my laptop. I have my little Banks MagSafe portable phone charger here, and that's really nice because I can just stick it to the back of my phone in an emergency if I'm not tethered to a plug and I need to walk around. Have a little backup battery there. Have an extra USB-C cable. If I don't want to use the MagSafe on this, I can use the USB-C port at the bottom to charge devices instead. So that's nice to have. I have my Sony noise canceling earbuds, my favorite earbuds. I have an extra pair of headphones and a little USB-C to headphone jack adapter in case my headphones run out of batteries or break. I have a spare. And then the last thing in here is just this little cleaning device where on one side you have a little puffy end, and then the other side you have a metal kind of pick end. And this allows you to clean out your earbuds, clean out any kind of electronic devices, your laptop, any kind of ports on your phone. Nice to have. I like to keep my tech very minimal, and the TomTalk pouch is perfect for that. It allows me to put the lanyard up like this so I can just pull it out of the bag really easily. And then the last thing in here is just my medical kit. And this just has little Human Gear Go tubs with different medications in it. I have NSAIDs, I have allergy meds, stomach meds, dude wipes, wet ones, nail clippers, earplugs, lip balm, tweezers, all kinds of stuff that you would need in a personal medical kit. I've been over this about 1,000,000 times, so check it out. And I love these Matador mesh organizer bags. They're stretchy, they're see-through, they have a nice grab handle, really nice zippers, really great to have. It's a really nice little EDC bag. Like I said, it's kind of a combination of a tote, a briefcase, and a backpack. And it actually fits really nicely too. So with it on, the backpack straps feel pretty nice. Like I said, they could have a little bit more padding, but for something that's 14 liters and small, it's no big deal. I think they function pretty well. I like the profile of it from behind. It's very minimal. It's very modern, and it's very sleek and professional. This bag could easily fit in an office setting, or it could be used as a personal item or travel bag. It could be used as a tote bag to go grocery shopping. And there's plenty of pockets in it. Like I said, if you want to bring a wine bottle and a baguette and have a picnic, you got that option right there. So I think that this is a really versatile, awesome, nice bag for the price. Really good materials. Really minimal, really sleek, really professional. I highly suggest you pick it up if this style is one that interests you. If you like backpack reviews like this, please like, comment, and subscribe because it helps the channel out a lot. Check out my merchandise or my eBay store in the link below if you want to pick up any of the stuff that I've decided not to keep, or if you want to pick up any of my merchandise, please check out the links below. Thank you as always for watching, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.